A lot of people ask me, what is it like meeting the Crown? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. I've got the bells and the rain. Got a double whammy today, yes. You know, as I say, I only have to strike out with my crew and suddenly, yes, suddenly there is rain, downfall, all that sort of stuff. Whatever, we are here in the heart of London. So welcome one and all. Welcome brand new subscribers. I bet you're thinking, what have we subscribed to? Oh, now we've got thunder. Can you hear the thunder too? We'll get this done quickly so of course we don't get struck down or drenched or both, whatever. Ask me, what was it like meeting the Crown? And let me explain. We're not talking, of course, about our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, although I have met her and I've met many senior members of the British monarchy. Unlike a lot of people who decide or tell you that they've got impeccable contacts, you don't get contacts from Her Majesty the Queen, Princess Anne, Sarah Ferguson, Prince Charles, Prince William. They are too professional. But of course the people around them do talk to you and you become friends. And they're not gossips, they simply put you on the right track of stories. And this has really been a bit of a problem for this particular show. We're talking, of course, about The Crown, which was the Netflix gem until it all went horribly wrong. Now, I was at the very start of The Crown and I didn't realise this until the other day. As you can see from these pictures here, I was lucky enough to meet Claire Foy and, of course, Matt Smith, who took on the, well, incredible roles of Philip and Elizabeth, or Elizabeth and Philip, to give it the right way around. And what happened was this: they turned up at my studio in the heart of London for an interview. We didn't really get that much information, you know, nobody really knew what it was about or anything like that. And so I'm stood in the kitchen area and this very beautiful girl standing there, Claire, I didn't know her name at the time, she's making a cup of tea. I said to her, oh, you know, what do you do? And she said, oh, I'm in it. And I thought she was like a production assistant, something like that. No idea exactly who she was. What was interesting was, of course, then we met Matt, and I knew Matt from being in Doctor Who. But moving forward, they had no idea just how successful that show was going to be. We did the interview in the studio and they said to me, you know, we hope it's going to be successful. We've told that it could be successful. But at that point, there was definitely no Series 2. It was a very expensive product to make. And at that point, they were trying to keep within the realms of historical fact, not like subsequent series, obviously. If you look at the latest series, it's literally off the mark. I recently caught up again with Claire and Matt when they were appearing in a London stage play. Of course, we regaled each other about that first meeting. Seriously, none of them could have known exactly how successful the show was going to be, particularly at the start. It was the biggest success of the Netflix empire. Fast forward, of course, we've seen subscribers drift off in their droves, and people simply do not want to waste their money on projects that they don't want to see. Bridgerton and The Crown are possibly the two gems, literally, in the Netflix crown. Now, let me tell you this, Claire and Matt have worked, as I say, together on stage very successfully. And if you're a fan of this duo, as I am, as actors and people, they were very sweet. You know, they realised that I didn't know what the whole thing was about. They didn't know too much either. But moving forward, as I say, this put them onto the international stage, mega careers around the world. And for them, of course, it was nice to be there at the very start of The Crown. Whatever you think about it now, at the very beginning, it certainly was something to shine about. I hope you enjoy that little memory of The Crown, and I'm going to dash off now because thunder started, rain started, and we've got lightning, and guess what? The hay fever's back too. What a day. I'll see you soon. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.